One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Stanford Cardinals. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a crease to the left. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Stanford. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the...
There he goes! Pushed his way ahead, really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Got the first down and more. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Stanford! Great job by the back on the option.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fire complete.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Aztecs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And they fail to hook up on third down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Brown wants to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Plows through the defense. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Trying to do it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And it's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on fourth down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up in good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the first down.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Under fire. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical third down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Brown will throw it. Trying to pull his way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barrel in.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Adams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Brown wants to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Stanford to the line on third and long.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from...
He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Irvin. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Quick release by the QB. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. Now the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Napier. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
And you make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The kick is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep.
Number 81 in punt formation to kick it off.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got enough space. Touchdown, Stanford! And the route is on. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
With the catch, it's Napier. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. He wants to change this route. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Now the toss. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. The give as they work on that clock. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Brown will throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Stanford, 38. San Diego State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He smashes his way through again. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3